Hi, and thanks for joining me. My name's Alyssa. Grab some water, hop on your bike. We've got a 30-minute ride ahead of us, and we'll get started. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Deep breath in, shoulders come up to the ears. Release your shoulders as you exhale. Another deep breath in. Exhale. Third deep breath in, shoulders come up to the ears. And release those shoulders again as you exhale. Hands come down into first. You should have mild resistance on the bike. Legs are warming up, bringing the pedals around in big even circles. Don't worry about your cadence yet. Give those legs a chance to warm up. So this is our third and final ride for now from Colorado. We're going to be working out of the saddle for the first half of the ride, and second half of the ride we're going to be in the hills quite a bit. So get ready for that. Okay, let's add on a little more resistance. Moderate resistance on the bike. Cadence should be around 80. Legs are feeling strong. Scan your body. Any tension you're holding on to, breathe it out. Think about why you wanted to do this ride in the first place today, what your goal is, and hold on to that. All right, we're gonna be entering our first climb. This is a short one, moderate to heavy resistance on the bike. Hands come out to second, slide back in the saddle. Cadence at 70 should be challenging. Shoulders should be loose, elbows tucked in, knees in line over your big toes. Add on a little more resistance. Cadence should be between 65 and 70. Legs should be feeling good. As soon as we're done with this warm-up hill, we're going to be coming up out of the saddle. And like I said, we'll be up for quite a bit the first half of our ride. All right, keeping that resistance on the bike. Come on up out of the saddle, hands are in first. Cadence should be 70 to 75. We're up for a standing run. Hands are light on the handlebars. Weight is centered over your feet. Add on a little more resistance. Keep that cadence around 70. What you waiting for? The fellas in line crying, don't hurt 'em, hurt 'em, hurt 'em. Shut down the VIP. Legs are feeling good. The whole club wanna be with me. In a minute, we're gonna add on a little more resistance. Staying in a run. Gear up. Staying in a run. Try to keep your cadence around 70 still. Heart rate is coming up. core should be engaged. Movement is controlled. All right, minute and a half standing climb, adding heavier resistance on the bike. Hands come out to third. Cadence between 60 and 65. Whew. Air feels thin today. Don't let your cadence drop below 60. If you can, with that heavy resistance, keep it closer to 65. From the beginning of our ride, legs should still be feeling fresh. Relax your shoulders. Stay focused. 30 seconds left here. If your cadence is closer to 60, pick it up to 65 right now. Stay with it. 10 seconds. Keep going. All right, back in the saddle. Take that resistance off, grab some water. We're going to be going into a series of jumps coming up. We'll do 3 sets. First set we'll all do together. Second and third set you can do at your own pace. Main things to watch for, make sure you have adequate resistance on the bike so that you maintain control coming up, out of the saddle, and then sitting back down. Also make sure you're alternating your leading leg with each jump. What you got to lose, what I got to prove, what I got to do for you to be with me. What will it take? We're coming up to our first set of jumps. Add that resistance on. Moderate to heavy resistance, come on up. And down. Up. And down. Up and down. Smooth transitions in and out of the saddle. Back. Up and back. Up and down. Last jump. Back in the saddle, don't touch that resistance. Cadence should be around 70 right now. If you can go over 75, increase your resistance a little bit. Next set of jumps coming up in just a second. You're going to jump at your own pace now. You can either pace yourself to me, go a little faster, a little slower. It's up to you. Add on a little more resistance and begin. Again, make sure you're alternating, coming up on your right and your left leg with each jump. An easy way to make sure you do that is to either stay up for an odd count and down for an even count, or vice versa. Stay up for an even count and down for an odd count. Keep going. Faster jumps. You're working a little harder, increasing that heart rate. All right. Last jump. Back in the saddle. We're gonna gear up one more time. And last set of jumps, go. Dig in. Got pretty heavy resistance on the bike right now. So these jumps feel good. Maybe not good, but they help. When you have heavy resistance on your bike, you get more power from these jumps and transitioning in and out of the saddle. Stay with it. Back in the saddle. Decrease that resistance just slightly. Drink some water. All right. We've got a couple sprints coming up in this next section. We're gonna start though with moderate resistance on the bike. Come on up out of the saddle for a run. Cadence should be around 75. Hands are light on the handlebars. Weight is over your pedals. We're gonna have 2 30-second sprints coming up with this section. And then we're really gonna be hitting the hills after this. Stay with it. We're gonna go back in the saddle in a moment. Come on back. Keep that moderate resistance on your bike. If your cadence is over 70, gear up. Cadence at 70 should be difficult. We're gonna keep our resistance where it is, going into our sprint in about 10 seconds. So resistance stays, it's our cadence that's gonna increase. All right, first 30-second sprint, go. Pick up that cadence, get it above 100. Try to keep it between 100 and 115. Come on. This should be uncomfortable for your legs. Stay with it. 10 seconds, come on. All right, back off that pace. Resistance stays where it is. Cadence comes back down to 70, 75. Next sprint, coming up now. Go. 30 seconds again. Cadence between 100 and 115. Dig in. All right. Back off that speed. Whew. Nice job. All right. We're not going to touch that resistance because we're going into a seated climb. Moderate to heavy resistance on the bike. If your cadence is over 70, add on more resistance. Drink some water. Every argument, every word we can't take back. In the saddle for this climb for a minute. Not letting our hearts enter a recovery zone. If you feel like that's happening, you're starting to get a little too comfortable, increase your resistance and keep your speed the same. Come on up for a run with resistance. Feel good to be out of the saddle. I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. Back in the saddle. Keep that resistance where it is. Cadence is still around 70.
Eating me up inside, but we ran our course. We pretended we're okay. Now if we jump together, at least we can swim far away from the wreck we made. Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind, 'cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits. I want to see you smile. No, that means I'll
It's done. Increase your resistance a bit. Come back up. Hands are in first.
No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. So I'll go.
All right, come back in the saddle. Heavy resistance on the bike. Cadence at 65 should be a struggle. Whew. Legs are working with the bike, pulling the pedals back and up. You're scraping mud from the bottom of your shoes.
Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier.
All right.
Even though I might not like this, I think that you'll be happier. I want you to be happier. Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind, 'cause this just don't feel right to me.
Stay focused on what you're doing. Last time. Increase that resistance a little more. Come up out of the saddle for a run with resistance.
No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to
This is our longest climb.
I want you to be happier. So I'll go.
All right, back in the saddle. Cadence should be between 65 and 70. Stay with it. Just taking off my necklace. I think it's hitting the mic. Keep going. Don't let your cadence drop. We got about 3 minutes left on this hill. I'm gonna spend the rest of it, so our last 3 minutes of this climb, in the saddle. Slide to the back.
Rocks and gravel.
Hands are out in a second.
That's alright.
Check your cadence. If you're at a comfortable 70 right now, I want you to gear up. Keeping your cadence between 65 and 70 should be challenging. We're on a pretty steep incline at this point. Stay with it though. Legs are strong. Good dive. Some gorgeous mountains behind me. This is our third morning in a row filming, and each morning the mountains have looked different. It's pretty amazing. Keep going. Shoulders are loose. Core is engaged. Knees are in line over your big toes. Wiggle your toes if you need to. Keep that blood circulating. Got about a minute and a half left in this climb, this hill. And then we'll have a couple seconds of a breather after that. Not a lot though. This is only a 30-minute ride. You gotta take advantage of every minute. Stay focused. And remember how good you're gonna feel when you're done. All right, for our last minute on this hill, increase that resistance. Cadence at 60 to 65. Should feel like a struggle. We are on a steep climb right now.
All of me is all for you. What I've got to give is not enough. It's a dark night.
Dig in.
All of me is all for you. What I've got to give is not enough.
35 seconds till we reach the top of this hill.
Dark night. Take me back.
Breathing should be labored. Legs are burning. Keep going. Push through.
Is all for you. What I've got to give is not enough.
Almost at the top. Don't let up just yet. All right. Take most of that resistance off. We're gonna be on a flat road for a couple seconds. Catch your breath. Drink some water.
As we turn the fires close to midnight. Fireflies and
This is a tough one.
the shadows away.
That's okay. That's why we're here.
It's just you
All right.
in the air.
When you're ready, we're gonna go back into the hills.
We won't forget.
Moderate resistance on the bike. Come on up for running with resistance. Handstand first. Cadence should be around 75.
Don't stop. The sun is coming
Stay with it.
up. Another drop. Filling up my cup. Don't stop. The sun is coming up. Another
We're gonna be out of the saddle for the next couple minutes.
Don't stop. The sun is coming up. Another drop. Filling up my cup.
Give our saddles a little break.
The sun is coming up. Another drop. Filling up my cup.
Increase that resistance. Keep your cadence where it is.
The rainbow surrounds you.
Legs are engaged.
Passion is the
Pulling the pedals up, pushing them back down. Working together with the bike.
It's just you.
Hands are light on the handlebars. Relax that grip.
We won't forget the love we share.
All right, let's add on some heavy resistance. Hands come out to third for standing climb. Whew. Cadence should be between 60 and 65. We're on a steep incline. Back should be straight. Core is engaged. Come on, dig in. Got about a minute left here. If you can, gear up one more time. Whew. Don't let that cadence drop below 60. Come on. You can do this. Stay with it. Come on. Almost there. About 20 seconds left. If you can, pick up your pace a little bit to the end. Come on. This should be challenging. Stay with it. You're almost there. All right, back in the saddle. Decrease that resistance. Flat road again just for a minute. Drink some water. With this next section, we're gonna be increasing our resistance to moderate rate. Coming up for running with resistance again. Adding on resistance, we'll go back to a seated climb and finish with a couple sprints. This is our last really challenging section before we cool down. That's right, we're getting close to the end. So I want you to give everything you've got. Moderate resistance, come up. Cadence should be between 75 and 80. Increase that resistance again. Cadence drops to 70 to 75. Increase your resistance again. Keep your cadence at 70. Remember, this is our last section before a cool down where you can work hard. Give it now. All right, back in the saddle. Move all the way to the back. Hands are in second. Moderate to heavy resistance on the bike. Looks like we've only got one sprint with this, and it's only 20 seconds. It's coming up in a minute. Increase that resistance again. Cadence at 65 should be challenging. If it isn't, you're up again. "30 seconds until our sprint." It's only a 20-second sprint and only one. So I want you to put any extra energy you have into it. Don't leave anything on the table. All right. Stay with it. We're gonna come up out of the saddle for a minute. And then back in the saddle for a sprint. Go. 20 seconds. Fast as you can go. Heavy resistance on the bike. Dig in. All right, back off your speed. That resistance stays on your bike though. We're not at the top of our hill quite yet. Cadence should be around 65. We've got just a couple more minutes left on this climb before we cool down. Finish your water. Breathing should be labored. Legs are tired. Push through it anyway. You are so close to the end. Visualize yourself getting to the top of this mountain. You can pick one of the ones behind me if you want. Stay with it. Just under a minute to go. Legs are engaged. Working with the bike. Cadence between 60 and 65 should be a struggle. We've got about 30 seconds until we hit our cool down. If you can, I either want you to pick up your speed or increase your resistance, maintaining your current speed, or you can do both. We're almost there. Come on. Remember, what you put in is what you're gonna get out. Almost there. Come on. Done. Whew. Take that resistance down until you hit a flat road. Close your eyes, take a couple nice deep breaths. Awesome job today. This was a tough ride. You stuck with it. Good job. Sitting up nice and tall. Whew, sun's up. We're gonna take a couple deep breaths. Shoulders come up to the ears. Release as you exhale. Another deep breath in. And release. Third deep breath in. All right. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this ride, please be sure to like it before you leave. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again. Hope to see you soon. Thanks for riding with me. Whew.